Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Wanted to show you some quick way to make some money using Qcoin perpetual futures. I'm going to show you how I was making money, and I'm going to show you how you can make money daily. Now, you don't need a lot of money in this account. As you can see, I'm only trading about $1,500 right now, but I can make. And I'm going to show you what I was making so far and what you can make trading perpetual futures. The link will be in the description actually of this live video. You'll see it at the very top in the chat. But I'm going to show you my open orders, which are none. These are my closed positions. As you can see, I lost a couple. But since yesterday, when I was driving my truck, I was working. So I couldn't get to. Don't pay attention to these losses, because these losses were when I was home. I want to show you what I was doing. I was trying to get the biggest gains possible, and because of that, I lost a ton of money. I said, you know what? I'm going to change my thinking and start going smaller wins, close to 100 as possible. So I was going to try to make $100 at least every hour to 2 hours, and that's what I was doing. So again, I was driving my truck, I'm working, I'm making my deliveries. At the same time, I'm trading. As you can see, this was at 10:18, 11:51. This is 257 or 157. This is 3:01. So these trades were happening while I was making my deliveries. I said, you know what? I'm going to make some money today. So I made about $200, a little over $200 yesterday while I was working. And then last night when I got home, as you can see, that was 2,100. I think that is close to 7 o'clock, I think. As I lost that, I said, you know what? I need to make that money back. And so I did on a trade on 4/24, which is today at 7 o'clock this morning. I went and did another trade to get that money back, which I won. And then I said, okay, well, let me keep going. 7:35, I made $33.57. At 7:53, I made almost $60. And then I got two big hits. I lost 82 and 45. And that was at 8:06 in the morning and 8:28 in the morning. So, like I said, these swing trades are going to happen quickly. So you have to be in front of the computer, or at least have your phone and get ready to sell these positions. Now you probably ask me, how can you make money doing this? See, I'm already up right now almost $12. I got this trade going. I longed BTC because I bought it at 49,430. It's at 49,554, but I got my sell order at 49,999. Okay, now with the amount of money I put in, 1,461 is my leverage amount. I 5x'd it, almost 5x, as you can see there. That means I'm borrowing this much money. Okay, as you can see there, 7,200. Even though I only have 1,400, almost 1,500, that's a value of close to, we'll round it off and say 7,000. So my liquid price, if the price went down this low, I would lose all my money. So yeah, that's why you have to set a stop loss. Now, the easiest way to set it, once you set a trade to go long or go short, this is where you need to go. Take profit and stop loss. You have to click on this button, okay? Now, I have it at 4,999, so when it gets to 4,999, excuse me, 4,999, so $499,999, I will make $83 if it hits that target. If it goes below, or if it hits 49,050, my estimated loss will be $55. So I'm willing to risk and take a loss of $55, but I want to win $83. So the market is going, how do I know these targets? What am I looking at? Bam. This is where I wanted to show you. So as you can see, it says long. I longed it a little before that said long, but I have a strategic system in here. And what I do is I use this to determine where the price is going. Now, I still think the price is going to hit 43,000 per Bitcoin, and as you can see, you got an upside down cup and handle. This is the cup, this is the handle. Usually when that happens, is a big drop. So what I did was I measured each drop. See this line here? I grabbed this line, so I measured from here to the last big drop. Okay, I didn't do this long wick because that was like really extremely long wick. So I went where the most activity was, right around this area. So I took this line, I put it here, and then I duplicated it. Okay, so I hit clone, and then I grabbed it, and I looked at the next big drop. and then all I did was drag it, and as you can see, it hit right on target, right from this top line. This top trending line is where it's bouncing off. So I measured from here to here, and look where the price hit. It's exactly where that spot is. And so all I did was take another line and see if it was going to go short even more. And I took this line and I put it here at the last hit. And this is why I got the price of 43,000. So that way you get an understanding. Now, this is Trading View. I'm using Trading View to measure where I think the price is going to go. Okay, and I'm going to show you the tools that I'm using. Oops, I moved that on accident. I'm going to show you the tools that I'm using so you can use the exact same tools that I'm using on Trading View to get the precise longs and shorts. Now I'm going to clear all the drawings so you can see exactly what it looks like without the drawings. Now to get this set up here, okay, to get this set up, as you can see, the selling power is losing a little bit of steam. As you can see here, you got some more green candles piling up here. You had this long one, and then you got one red one, and you got 3 consecutive green buying power, and then now you got a small red one there. But that red one is really small. This red one has to pass over these like this to be really considered going short again. Okay, this is why I went long instead of short. And the system that I use tells me to go long. It's telling me automatically. They say, hey, go long. So I'm not going to say that a majority of the time you're going to win every trade. But when you see a long trade signal come up, you may want to listen to it. And I'm going to show you why I believe that is so. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. Let's say, and I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back before the drop. Okay. But let's say you will this big drop here, because this is where everybody's like, oh my God, it's going down. If you longed it here, you would have made a tiny bit of money. You probably would have lost some if you shorted it right soon after here, because it told you to long here. It told you long and short, so they didn't know where to go. And then it said long here, and you would have made a little bit of money. Now this little bit of money from here this was at, I would say 60,500 all the way up to 60,900. So you would have made some money there. And then obviously when you see this blue line down below, this is when you know the market's swinging the other way. It started to turn red again. This is where I would have put my sell. I would put my sell here and then waited for the signal. Now the signal told me to short here. It was short at 59.8. If you would have shorted here, look at this. You would have made a ton of money, because you can make money longing and you can make money shorting. Meaning if you think the price is going down, you short it and make money that way. And if you think it's going to go long or go up, then you can make money that way. So you can make money both ways. It's no longer wait for the price to drop and then buy when it's low. It's now, you know what, the price is going to go down, I'm going to short it. When you short it, you make money shorting and you make money longer. You make money shorting, you make money longer. You get the idea. But let's say you were following these signals and it said long here. You would have longed it. It went up a little bit, but then it tanked. So you might have lost money here. Okay, and then it would have went up, 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 up. Even though it said long, it went down, but it still went up. So the spread here is where you have to factor where's your liquidation price. Meaning, if you longed it here, and it says, well, if the price hits 52,000, you will lose all your money. But if you had a stop loss, meaning if you put the price here and you put a stop loss here, you only lose a little bit of money. And then you would have waited, and then you see here, long, short, long. So these are not really, you can't make a ton of money within these swing trades. You might make $20, $30, give or take, which is cool. If it was to short here, you would have made some money here. Again, long here. If it would have told you to long, you would have put some money here. It would have went up, you would have sold. So when you make $50 to $100, remember, this is 30-minute candles. Just so you know, these are 30-minute candles. So every candle is 30 minutes. So this is 1 hour. 2 candles is 1 hour. So just so you get an idea. So if you longed it here and you've seen $50 to $75 to $100 profit right here, sell it. Sell it, okay? And be patient, because it's bouncing off this line here. This is one of those EMA lines that we have here. We have 3 different EMA lines, okay? The green one is the quickest. This is the middle. This is the last. It's below all of it. So it's still a bear market as we speak. And if you would have shorted here, you would have made money here. If you would have longed here, you would have made money. At least take some profits. That's what I will tell you. Take some profits. Don't wait for it to skyrocket. Take some profits, $1,500, and then wait. Wait for the next signal. Short. Then you would have shorted here. You would have made a nice, pretty decent income on just this trade alone, because it told you to short at 55, and then when it's far down, it's 52,000. That's $3 grand difference. You would have made at least 100, maybe 100, 200 bucks if you would have shorted here with like $1,000 margin. Okay, this is long here, made some money here if you would have closed. But I'm not saying you're going to close every time it bumps up. But if you made, like I said, I made the mistake, and this is why I'm teaching you this. I made the mistake of holding it when it said long, and I was waiting for it to move. Now, see, yeah, I would have made overall, I would have made money because it hit the green trending line. And I could have sold here because I believe it's going to be a bounce back. And it did bounce back, and it bounced below. And then if you would have shorted here, you would have made some huge gains because you would have saw this in the market the whole time until this long. Now, when this long signal came up, you would have probably sold, right? You would have sold here and then waited and probably went long. I don't know if you're going to go long. That's entirely up to you. That's your decision to make, not mine. But you would have made money here. Now, the point is to long it. Now, I said, oh, wait a minute. Don't long it. Short it. So you would have lost some money if you longed it here and then you shorted it here. You would have lost some money here. But that's okay because the gains that you're making overall are going to override these small losses. And they would have told you to long here. It would have dropped a little. You would have panicked a little bit. But be patient because, bam, it did go long. And it did make some profit. And it almost hit this green line. So what do you do from there? You sell it. Why? Because look what happened. Soon after, it told you anyway to short it. And you would have shorted it here. You'd have been like, oh, no, it's going up. So you would have been in a negative just a little bit. But then overall, you would have made money. And then it tells you to long. And you would have sold here. And this is where I'm at now. So this is where I'm longing. I'm longing it here. This is where we're at right now. As you can see, the green lines are starting. Now, if this green marker here, a green line, we have 1 minute and 35 seconds. It's losing a little steam on the buying power. I would love for this candle to reach this high. Okay, if it reached this high, that means there's a lot of buying power. Right now, it's telling me there's not a lot of buying power. This could reverse and start going down. So that's why I'm keeping a close eye on right now. And let's go to streaming, make sure everybody's here. Okay, we got one current viewer. All right, the link's in the description if you want to join, again, this platform and program. It's Qcoin. There's margin trading, as you can see. I'm up $27.75 as we speak right now. It's hovering, give or take, right around that range. I put my sell order at $49,999. So when it gets right around here is where my sell is gonna, go ahead and close, and I'll take that profit. It'll be close to $100. I put my stop loss at $49,050. My entry price was at $49,430. So as you can see here, that's my entry price. So if it does go below 49, if it hits 49,050, I will lose a little bit of money, not a lot. It tells you exactly how much you're going to lose. This is the pro. This is what you call the pro view. I'm viewing it as a pro. This is where you can do the most editing and the most changes. When you go to the light version, so this little right-hand corner, it says light. When you click on this view, this is the view I see when I'm in my truck because I can't see the pro version on my mobile phone. I have it on lines, but you can switch it to candles. These are the candles. So it's entirely up to you how you want it to look, how you want to look at it. And then it tells you right here, it tells you your total holdings. It tells you how much you're in profit, okay? And where your liquidation, and you can edit all that here as well. So this is why I try to, so when you're, let's say you're about to go away from the computer, set your stop losses. That way, if you lose a little bit of money, great, it closes out, you don't lose all your money. If it goes up and hits your target, you made money, and guess what? You got to wait for your next trade, okay? So that's pretty much where I'm at now as we speak. Again, this is Qcoin Perpetual Futures Trading. I'm going to show you this here. So you can see these are the main coins. So as soon as you click on this, these are the main coins. It only gives you about, I don't know, 12 of these coins here. But when you click on USDT contracts, watch this. Everything. You got DeFi coins in here. You got a bunch of other coins. A lot of DeFi, AV, Doji, BNB. All these coins are here, and you can make money on. Look at Dent. Dent went up big. I should have, but look at it. Look at the price. 0.008%. Let's take a look at that one. So I'm going to put Dent on my chart here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to This is doji, by the way, but let's forget about that for the second. So what I'm going to do is put in dent, because we want to see where that's going. It's looking really good. Come on, I don't know why it doesn't have tether. It should have dent BTC or dent tether. It looks like we only have dent BTC and dent ETH, but we'll just click on that for now, BTC, and see where it's going. I like to see the USD mark. And then I'm going to click on full featured chart, because I want to see exactly where this coin is going. Now look at this. If you followed what I just showed you on the setup and you longed here, because it tells you to long right here, look at these gains you would have gained. Huge gains. And you know what's crazy about this? Look at the black line here. Look at the marker line. It went above it. This is obviously where you want to sell, because it's a lot of momentum. Okay, and you can see that it's like, okay, it's sell time. And you know what also happens is you see these little dots right here. This is called SARS, S-A-R-S. This is called a trend changing tool. It tells you when the trend is changing. When these dots get closer to the candle, if they're below the candle, that means it's bullish. If it's above the candle, let me open this up. If it's above the candle, that means it's bearish. See how it's bearish here? Bearish, bearish. And look at this. Huge drop. Look at this. Look at the dots. You can follow them. They go all the way into almost hitting the candle here. And then it switched and changes. And look, bam. It switched and changed right here. These are the SARS, S-A-R-S. And as soon as this dot appeared on the 30-minute chart, that's when you want to long it, because that's where the message came in, to long. If you would have longed it here, look how much money you would have lost. You would have lost a little bit. If you didn't set your stop loss to be small and you waited, look at this huge gains you would have gained right after that. Boom. This was huge. Huge gain here. And then tell you to short. You would have probably shorted it here as soon as the candle started. And then you would have made some money in there. You would have probably sold, maybe, depending on how aggressive you are, how aggressive your trading is. And then as soon as it hit long, even though it bounced below it, it bounced right back above it. And it said long it. If you would have longed it here, this is where your huge gains would have came in. I mean, massive gains, not huge, massive gains here. You would have longed it and watched this thing work. And as soon as it hits it, you see this little shadow above this line. This is, when it gets too big, that means it's going to be a bounce back. It's going to be a bounce back. Same here. If you look at the bottom, the shadow's below the red. See the shadow in the background? That's below the red. When you see a huge change like this, it's usually going to be a bounce back in momentum. And then when the shadow crosses into these lines, that's definitely a bull market. And then same here, like, boom. But you can see the idea here. Well, anyways, I'm going to tell you what these tools are, so you can set up the chart exactly how I have it. And I would like you to set up just exactly this way, because this is what I was able to do to make these 50, these 30s, the $80 gains, okay? So the charts that I use. First, you want volume. Volume is these green and red candles right below the chart. This is the volume here. That's volume. So you go to indicators and you put VOL, and there it is right there, volume. You click on that. That'll give you the volume tool. This is a free version. So this is a free version of TradingView, so you don't have to pay for the features. These are all absolutely free tools. The next one I like to use is Scalp Swing. Okay, so what I do is now go to indicators, and you just type in scalp, and then swing, one word, all one word, scalp swing, and there it is right there. Scalp swing R14. So this is the 6,210 people use this tool. You want to click on that. That'll add the scalp swing. Then you'll start seeing the longs, the shorts, and the SARs. Now I changed the SARs setting, so I'm going to show you what settings I have on that. So if I go to scalp swing and you hit this little config button here, it's going to give you these indicators. It's going to tell you what you have. So I'm going to show you exactly what I have, what I don't have, and what I do have. You have the EMAs, okay? I don't have this on, I don't have this on, and then you scroll down. I don't have the show HAL. I took some of these off only because it was making it difficult for me to read. So this is exactly how I have it on the inputs chart. As you can see here, I only have the first two. I skipped the next two. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on. I have skipped that one. I got that one on. And then I hit OK. But if you want to go to style, go to style. Now here I have a more in-depth on the colors, the dots, in case you can't see colors clearly or it's different for you. This is where you want to change the colors of all these signals and stuff behind the scenes. And as you can see there, that's exactly what I did. And then I moved a lot of these. Some of these were clicked. I took them all off. All I have is, I'm going to go from the bottom up now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 checked off. Then I scroll up. When you get the plot, I got that on. And these are just colors, so those are all on. And then we got to the EMAs. These are all on. And then you got the high pack, low pack, close pack, and bar colors. These are all on. And once you do that, you click OK. And now this is your chart will look exactly like this. Now, the next tool that I use is SAR. SAR is called SARC on this one, but it's SAR, S-A-R-S-I. So S-A-R-I is all included. So go to indicators, type in SAR, and then S right there. SARC reversal strategy. This is the one you want to click. Once you click that, you're going to get the SARs. SARs are these little dots, okay? So when you want to change the settings, go to the little config on SARs. Now, see, I have them as stars, but you can change them to circles. You can put it to lines. The lines don't look good. The circles and the crosses. The circle and the crosses are only two that look good, because let me show you what happens if you don't select those. This is a histogram. It just looks messy. See how it looks? It's like covering everything. I don't like that. You can pick the circles. These are circles of these little dots. Or you can pick the crosses. Either one. These are the crosses. It just, all it does, it tells you when a trend is changing. So it told you the bull market, and then a few dots. You can see it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 dots, and then it switched to bullish again. So bearish, bullish, and then bearish. You see that? Once this dot clicks, it tells you to short. This is where you would have shorted. Many of you, when you get better at this, you'll probably start shorting more around this range because you know it's too high. You see this big space of purple, bluish purple in here. It's getting too big. When that gets too big, that means it's overpriced. I mean, it's overpriced. It's going to drop. And exactly what happened. It did that. And now we're at where we're at right now. So that being said, I think I'm losing money. I'll get to that in a second. But I do got my stop loss in there. That's why I'm not worried. I'm willing to lose $50-something to gain $100 and something. Now, if you can do this, you can do this every 30 minutes, every candle, because this is a bearish candle, bullish candle, bearish candle. See the colors, the red around it? That tells you that it was bearish. Okay, bearish candle, bullish, bearish, bearish, bullish candle, bearish candle, and then you got this upside down hammer. That means majority of the time when you see this, it's usually a bullish candle popping up right after. So this would have been like, because what this tells you, what this candle is telling you, that the market started here, and it started to go red, and it came all the way down here, and then it bounced back up right here, and this is where it closed. So that means that it was bearish, and then it started to turn bullish, and that's when you knew the next open was right here. So it's like, okay, I'm longing right here, because between this little line and this candle, believe it or not, you can make $50 to $100 easily, just between these two little tiny candles. And then you would have saw it go up, and once you start seeing a wick performing and it start getting almost below half the candle size, so this wick means the candle was here. This box was all the way up here, and then it started to go down. Once it gets below half, I'm closing. I'm going to close on that and still take some profits. That's what I would have did. And then the next candle started here. And then as you can see, that's exactly what happened. It started to turn, and then you started seeing hammers. When you see hammers, this is a reversal. That means this candle, what you see here, was this exact same candle, but then it pushed up. The price got bumped up, and guess what happens? Remember the signal here? Look at the signal here. Same exact candle, pretty much almost the same. And the next candle, you know, is going to be bullish. So guess what you do? You put your long here. And if you would have longed it here, look at this huge gains. And you know what this? Upside down, another hammer. Hammer means hammer the nail down, and it's going to go down. And once you start figuring out these charts and start reading these candles, because again, I got it on a 30-minute chart, but what we're going to do, what I'm trying to teach you is how to make money in less than 30 minutes, 15 minutes. 30 minutes. If you can make 50 to 100 bucks, 30 to 100 bucks an hour, stop thinking about that. $30 an hour. You're paying yourself $30 an hour switching these candles. $100 an hour. You're not gonna win every trade. I'm gonna be honest. You're not gonna win every trade. I didn't win every trade, but you're gonna win if you follow this direction. There's a possibility you can win even more. Now, there's no guarantee in anything that we do. Okay. Oh yeah, one more tool I like to use is the MTF momentum histogram. So if you type in MTF momentum histogram, it's sort of like the SARS. It's the same concept. It tells you when a trend is changing. So this red means it's really bearish. We already know that. Why? Because the SARs are right up top of the candles. When the SARs are on top of the candles, it's bearish momentum, which gives us this. Once they start turning light pink right around here, light pink, that means it's a trend changing. And it's exactly why the SARs started below the candles. That means it's now going up. And it's exactly what happened to the price. And then it went up here. Even though it was hovering left to right, there wasn't really no good trades here. When you start seeing this, but you know what we could do? We could still make money on this. That's right. Each candle, and you can start following the hammers. Look at the hammers, and look at the trend changing. You could still make 20 to 30 bucks in between these candles. Okay? Just don't get greedy. I got greedy. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Because you can do this on your phone while you're working. Because I do it on my phone when I'm driving a fucking truck. If you're sitting at home, you can do this a lot easier. You got to be patient, but you also got to watch the market. All right? So if you have a screensaver on your phone, shut that fucking thing off. And make sure your phone's plugged in. Because you're going to want to make sure that your phone, and then you don't have to, you don't have to put your code in when the screensaver shuts off. You can shut it off or put it every 10 minutes like I do. I put it every 10 minutes. So every 10 minutes, I just need to touch the screen and it'll go back and then wait another 10 minutes for trading. Because I'll be honest with you, and within those 10 minutes, you're going to want to sell or you're going to want to buy. It all depends on that market. That being said, those are the tools. Again, scalp swing, volume, SARC, or SAR, SARSI. And then you have the MTF momentum histogram. These are the tools I use. I can't add any more with the free account, but with a paid account, you could add more tools. But I'll be honest with you, I don't need any more. I'm good exactly how we are. It's still bearish momentum. This is DNT. I was just looking at the price here because we have it on Qcoin. And that's the reason why I was looking at it. And then I have Doji. I'm looking at the charts here. Doji. I'm looking at the chart here. Look at this. Here we go. Remember the hammer we talked about? Remember it was really bullish and then became bearish now. Now it's bearish. What do you think is going to happen in the next candle? This is a 4-hour candle, by the way. You don't want to trade perpetual futures on a 4-hour candle. You want to switch it to 30-minute candles. Okay? 30 minutes because you need to get in and out as soon as possible. You don't want to sit long on these trades, okay? So looking at this, and see how the chart changes now when you put from 4 hours to the 3-minute to 30-minute. It changes. It's looking bearish right now. So Cardano, this is Cardano and Tether. Cardano/Tether. It looks bearish. $1.11. All right, let's go to the next one. This is Ethereum. This is Ethereum on a 4-hour. Let's switch that to the 30 minutes. And as you can see, it looks bearish as well. Not so good, but that's okay. Let's look at the next one. This is DOT. I said DOT was going to hit 28 cents. Ladies and gentlemen, it broke past 28 cents. It hit 27 cents, and then it bounced back up. This would have been a great buy moment right around this range. Let's look at BTC. And BTC is 30 minutes. So I'm getting close to my loss. So I'm going to lose this trade. It looks like. I'll tell you right now. All right, I'm at negative $36. But you see how the candle this is, remember, 30 minutes right here. You can set it right here, 30 minutes. You can set it to the hour, 4-hour, 12-hour, the daily, the weekly. But you remember, we're doing perpetual futures. You don't want to do daily or weekly. Keep it on 30 minutes. All right, 30 minutes the most. Okay, you can put it on 5 minutes, 15 minutes. 15 minutes is not that bad. See, this is the 15-minute chart. It looks bullish. Then I'll switch back to the 30-minute. And again, it looks like this. So half of 30 is 15. So, but this is 30-minute candles. As you can see here, the wick went down. So the candle went this far down. Now it's getting pushed back up. So I believe if this candle, as of right now, it's in the negative. I'm losing $29. But if it pushes up, I believe it's going to push up. So the next candle, depending how long this wick is, if this wick goes halfway or creates a hammer like this, it's going to turn bullish or green and start moving up. That's how I see this as of right now. Like I said, you can start making money. Let me see if you guys said anything, because this chat group right here. Let's see. This one. Pretty good. I will try them on. Yeah, you should definitely try the SARS. The SARS are really good. I would definitely use it. It's a great tool to know what indicators are going up and down. So no, I'm trying to figure out how to use those effective mask. All right, let me. I don't know why he says that. Okay, yeah, I'm glad you're using. I'm glad you're using it. I'm glad you're using the SARS. SARS work effectively. It shows trend setting. So, I mean, and it's not always a guarantee, but a majority of the time it does work. And it works really good, the SARS. So, again, if you want to join KuCoin Perpetual Futures, again, remember, it's very risky. The link is right here in the chat group at the very top right-hand corner. Just click on that and go ahead and sign up. All you have to do is deposit Tether. Deposit Tether. Now, the kind of tether, there's two different tethers. The tether you want is ERC20. Make sure that the tether you have in your exchange is ERC20 before you send it to KuCoin. It has to be the exact same, because there's two different ones. So if you're sending tether ERC20, make sure your wallet in KuCoin is tether ERC20. Okay, keep that in mind. All right, let's look at the price now. Yep, see how the candle's starting to go? It's starting to push up here. It's starting to push up. That means it's bullish. It's starting to turn bullish. Excuse me. And the bearish is losing power. It's losing momentum. Okay, so we might see one of these candles. This red one here might turn like this, and this is good because we want that to happen so we can make some small gains. Again, I'm not looking for huge gains. Like I said here, I already lost so far today. I lost 82.33 and 45.64, but earlier today I made that. 107.33.58. I lost 104. I gained 60, 82, 842, 22. So I made more than I'm losing for the past 2 days. So that's where I'm going to keep an eye on. So all I'm doing now is watching the market. The price is fluctuating around 4,300, as you can see here. Now, again, you don't have to trade BTC. A reason why I'm trading BTC is because it's very volatile. It moves fast. And that's why I want to get in and out quickly, Now, I don't have the full verification on the perpetual futures activated. So I can only go 5x the most. I can only go 5x the most. But if you finish all the verification, on your KuCoin futures account, you can start doing 100x. Now that's really risky. You got to really be 100% sure it's going the market you think it's going, or the way you think it's going. You can get massive gains with 100x, but you can also lose. Like $1,000 can make $100,000, but it's got to be. You got to know it's either going down or going up for sure, because there's no guarantee. And if you, like I said, 100x, when you start losing 100x, you're talking about like every 1%, it's like $200-300 losses, depending on how much money you're putting in. So you got to be careful with that. But the great thing about this is, your price. I'm willing to lose 50 to gain almost 100. That's what these stop losses are. And so I can walk away from the computer and be happy with my trade, whether it goes to the bottom or to the top. And hopefully it goes to the top and I can make money. But if it doesn't, guess what? I'm coming back in and make another trade. That's it. If you can do $500 trades, you can do $100. You can do $20 longs, $20 shorts. You don't have to put all your money. Like if you have $500, you can put $500 in here. Just do $10 trades. $10, you can do a $10 long or $10 short. Trust me, in this system you can. That's what I would do if I were you. If I was starting out, I would do a $10 dip just to test it and see where it goes. And if once you start to get comfortable, then you can decide, okay, you know what? I like this. I'm going to go a little bit more. Instead of 10, I'm going to use, $20 or maybe $50. If you have $1,000 in there, I wouldn't use the whole 1,000 because you might lose $200-300 of it, but you might gain $200-300 of it. But just starting out, I would probably put like $10-20, $30 longs, and and leverage the system. This is where you leverage how many X's you want to go. The less the less money you borrow, the longer, the higher the spread is. Meaning, let me explain that. So if I go 1x and I do a long trade, my stomp out, meaning it's going to take, the price has to really tank to like down here somewhere on a 1x for me to lose all my money. So you have a huge spread. You don't have to worry about too much. You know what I mean? When you 1x it. When you 5x it, it gets closer and closer to the candles. So 5x is only giving you a small 5x spread. Okay, so it's closer to the candles. But that's where I like the 5x because I can make a quick 50, 30, 40, 50 bucks. And in one trade, and then get in and get out, and then repeat, rinse and repeat. If you can make $100 a day doing this, would you be happy? Let's say you make $100 a day, and you times that by 7 days a week. That's $7 a week you just made. You know what I mean? Now, and some days you're going to gain a lot more, and some days you're going to make a lot less. It's just all going to go. It's going to be all be different. And there's going to be a time when it's a bull market, like massive bull market, and you go in long, and you can get $700 in one trade. That could happen too. A lot of things could happen. But the goal is to make sure you set the chart ups correctly. The second thing is to make sure that your due diligence, you have to, and I repeat this, you have to put your stop loss and take profit. How much are you willing to lose? How much are you willing to gain? Don't get greedy. If you leave it blank and the price goes up, I don't know, to 65,000, it won't sell it because you don't have a take profit. You have to have a take profit. You have to have a take profit spot. How much are you willing to gain? Where do you think the price is going to go? So that's another thing I would do is do some research. When you do research like that, you want to get out of the 30 and go into the 1 hour or the 4 hour. I like the 4 hour to look at my long-term trades and figure out where the price is going. On the 4 hour, you can see it's bouncing right off this line right here. It's bouncing. It's losing seller momentum. It looks like it's becoming bullish because this was a bear candle turned bullish, as you can see. That's why it's green. Let me close in real quick. See how it's green around the red? That means it's bullish. It was bearish, now it's bullish. And you can see the SARS, the trending. Once these dots get closer to the candle, it could change direction. You're going to start seeing bullish momentum. It's a possibility. Is it a guarantee? No. But if you would have shorted here, you would be in profit right now. If you would have shorted where this tell you to short, you'd be in profit. Now, do you have to wait for this to tell you to short? No. You have to decide when that is. Like I said, you can trade in between candles. Like, you can make some money in between these two candles. You can make some money in between these two candles. And so on. Okay? And then wait for the short. And then you go, okay. So you could be trading $20, $30 in between these candles. And then also say, oh my God, the short signal came. Let me dump $400 and short it. If you would have did that, you would have made some really good gains. Okay, that's a possibility too. I mean, that's entirely up to you what you decide to do, but I'm just giving you the heads up of what I'm doing, and hopefully you could take that and use it to your advantage. Now, this debt coin went up, but it looked like now it's turning bearish. I told you to short here. I mean, it'd have been nice to pick this up right around here. Ooh, that'd have been a beautiful gain. And we have that coin up in perpetual futures. Where do we go? Right here. If you click on this menu, top left-hand corner, you click on USDT margin contract and scroll down. You got a bunch of different coins, a lot of red here. And look at the green. Ada's green, a little bit green. Tron is green. Doji's green. Luna's green. Sol, IOST. You got Matic is green. Atom, BTT, basic attention token. That's up a little bit here. These coins are less than a penny. Less than a penny. Man, dent is huge. It's going down a little bit. 25.43%. These are new. Oh, they got new coins in. Okay, great. SNX, Neo, Ontology. You got XMR, Monero. Comp is here now. ETC, Waves, Band. Ooh, they got a lot of nice new coins here, I'll tell you. So the last new coin they put in is Band. It looks like it's going down, so I don't know. I don't. You have to decide which one you want to trade. I like it. If it's really red, like massive double-digit red coins, those are probably good long trades as long as you get a good position. So this might be a good short right now because it's kind of high, but it's possible it can go even higher. So then you have to look at the chart. So let's exactly do that. That's exactly what we're going to do to that, and let's take a look at it. Okay, okay. See, it was really bearish. What's what happened? The candle got swallowed up by buys. See that? So this dot, the next dot, which happens in 3 minutes and 15 seconds, is going to get lower. It's going to show right around here, and the next candle could turn bullish. Okay, because you see the hammer down. Okay, you see the hammer up. When you start seeing a lot of wicks down here like this on the red candles, that means there's a lot of bullish momentum pushing the price up. That's why these candles are getting smaller and smaller to the point where it's like, fuck that. We're going up. Bang. And then now the sellers are like, wait a minute. That ain't happening. They put a hammer here. Hammer means it was going bullish and then, it was going bearish and then went back to bullish just a little bit. Put a hammer. A hammer usually knocks down a nail and it started to go down. And then you got a little bit up, and now we're here. So it looks bullish. This next candle is going to be bullish. That's what it looks like. So 2 minutes and 23 seconds, and I'm going to do this live. I'm going to do this live so you can see it live. So I might close my trade now, take that small loss of $26. See what the price is at now. I might go into debt right now just to see what's going on. Again, it's only $16.45. I'm going to lose, or depending once it refreshes. I'm waiting for the screen to refresh. Once you usually get away from the screen and you go to another tab, it refreshes. So I'm negative $10, negative 8, negative 7. Hold on, I might not have to sell. Hold on, I might stay here. Negative 5. See how okay, it's doing the same candle. The next candle is going to be green for BTC as well, it looks like. According to my indicators, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. We're going to keep watching this. We're going to keep watching this. I think it's going to turn green the next candle. It's a possibility. If this candle less than half, it goes up, it starts becoming like a hammer and a bullish hammer, then the next candle turn green. It should go up. We'll see what happens. I'm going to do this live, so I'm drinking my coffee right now. I was going to sell it now and just take a small loss, but I don't know if I want to do that. Because if I can make some money, even if it's $5-10, I'll take it. We're going to wait till the next candle. Less than a minute. So there's going to be some selling pressure right now. You should see some selling pressure coming. You're going to see this drop down maybe to 20-something bucks, maybe 30-something bucks. Selling pressure. If that happens. If it doesn't, if it keeps going up, then the next candle is going to be a nice, pretty big green candle. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let me see if anybody said anything. Nope, nobody said anything yet. Okay, so we'll watch this. We'll watch this go. All right, negative $13. Dollars. I lost $13, you something blow, you bastard. All right, there we go. 3 seconds. There it goes. There's the candle. Come on. Green, baby. Green. Let's go. There we go. Yep. There's the green. There's the green. Come on. Keep pushing. Let's go. Let me get my profits. Let me see. Then I guarantee you it's going up as well. Ooh, maybe not. Then got a little bit of selling pressure. Right here, as you see, it went down a little bit. Yep, see the candles less. It's more bearish than bullish. I might stay in BTC then. Let's go. Let's see if these bulls can push this price up above 49.5. Right now it's at 49.427. Come on now, let's push it. Let's get that $30 to $50 win real quick, so I can do this on live TV. It's always good to do a trade live TV so people can see exactly what you do. And a lot of times they won't even understand half of it. But I mean, again, they can watch the video over, rewind it, etc. So that'd be the best thing is to definitely get your head inside of the system. But I mean, but there's nothing like hands-on training. And I took some huge losses and some huge wins previously, man. I'll show you those huge losses and wins after this if you want to see it. All right, looks like I'm only negative 45 cents. So I'm starting to push up. So we need to get above that 49.5. I'm looking to take profit right around here. So the price has to hit 49.604. 49.604 is where I'm going to put my sell. All right, I'm up $1. See if the price goes to 49.604. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my stop loss to take profit. I'm going to cancel that 49.99. And oops. Sometimes they ask you for that. I don't understand why, but all right. So we're gonna go 49.604. So 49.600. That's $24.82. That's not bad. It's still money. I mean, it's not great money, but for a half hour, that's not bad. Depending, you know. And then I'm gonna hit confirm. And there we go. So if this price goes to 49.6, I make 20-something dollars. And the reason why I set that target is because the top of the previous bearish candle, that's going to be the very top of that. This candle right here. So I'm trading on candles right now. That's the reason why I'm doing it. So you can see it. Let me open this up. And this tells you how much profit you got right here. Or how much negative or how much profit. That's what that tells you. All right, let's go. If it doesn't even get close to that plus or positive, hits this top upper echelon of this candle, it may, be another bearish candle. It could turn bearish. It could definitely turn bearish. It looks like the market's moving. It doesn't know what it wants to do, but it's going up a little bit. It's just taking some. It's really bearish right now. I mean, everybody's scared. Everybody's nervous. On what Bitcoin has done in the past week. It went really, really bad for a lot of people. I lost some money too, so I didn't trade Bitcoin at that time. I think I might have traded it once. Took a nice little long loss. Let's see here. Let's see. Every big loss I've made was XRP. Every big loss. Look at this one. 1,352 loss. That was XRP. XRP 229. But I made a nice chunk, $362 in one trade. Then I lost a little bit loss here. But XRP has been my major losses. But my major gains. See, I made 586 in one trade. I made 273. I lost 411, lost 545, 415. This is why I'm no longer going really long on these trades, because I've done that. I lost a lot. I made a lot of money. 200, 300, 50, 145, 62. I lost 48. I lost 406. Look at Doji. I lost Doji big time. $2,507. I lost that one. And then I made some huge gains as well. I'm gonna get to those. Here's another big gain right here, 1,500 almost on Doji. I made another 1,098 on XRP. But then I made some small wins, small losses. This one was huge. Look at that loss, almost $4,000 loss. I fucking got stomped. That was when the big stomp out, when it dropped for everybody. That's when I lost money there. I made 387 before that, then I lost it, which stinks. I made some good money in between here. I lost a little bit there. So I've been losing, making some money, making and losing money. But XRP was my major one. The OG XRP, I lost. But that's why I'm no longer going huge on these trades. Oh man, I almost hit my target. Damn. It really almost hit my target. Look at that. From 49,572 it hit. And now it's going back down. I'm going to be patient though. I'm going to be patient because we still have 16 more minutes 16 or 14 more minutes before the next candle. About 14 more minutes on a 30-minute candle. This is BTC, so we go to BTC and we'll put this on a 30-minute chart. And yeah, 23 minutes, 30 something seconds left. Just open this up here. See, it told you the long. If you would have logged it here, look it still has negative result. So you'd be in the red right now. You still be in the red and waiting for this candle to cross over that in order to be in profit. That's what would happen. I purchased it around this area here, somewhere around here. So I went and I longed it a little bit because I see that big shadow. Once that big shadow started turning like that, I'm like, I'm buying right around here. And that's what I did. And then whoop, whoop, there it is. I should have sold it here. I was up. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I was looking for $100, but $50 win is a $50 win. That's like somebody handing you $50. Would you take that $50? You damn right you would. So don't be afraid to take those small $50 gains and then jump back in. You know, that's if you have a lot of capital, you know what I mean, and you want to dump long term, switch to the 4-hour chart. Switch to the 4-hour chart and go long or short on the 4-hour, because that would tell you the longer trade, because these candles are 4-hour candles. Like this one here, these right here, each candle is 4 hours. That's huge. That means it's still bearish. See the green cross below the blue? That's bearish, hugely bearish. I mean, but see the dot? If you would have shorted right here or followed this signal, either one of these on a 4-hour, you'd be in profit right now. And you'd be in profit really, really well. So that's another thing to look at. I look at the 4-hour, the 1 hour, the 30-minute. But if you're looking for small short gains, 30-minute candles are good. All right, don't be afraid of that. This 4-hour candle is about to close in an hour and 21 minutes. Then there'll be a new candle. From what I see, it may be bearish. We'll see. It looks like a W is forming too. If this goes bearish and breaks this line, or even breaks below it and hits here, that's a W forming. Or you want to call it a bearish garlet, whatever the hell that. Garling, a bullish garling. A bullish garling, if you see this, and this, if it goes below, you might see a target right around here somewhere in gains. Right back to the very top of the short. That'll be a good long. If it does this and hits this, let me show you an example. That way you can see what I'm talking about. If this does this, let me change the color. We'll go green. And then I'll hit it again. If this does this, that's what we're going to be looking at. There's a possibility to do that, but it has to touch. It has to be a double bottom. It has to be a double bottom right around this range. It has to break below this black line, and it has to hit right around here. It can't close below it. If the candle closes below here, then we're not going to see what we want. We might see this if that happens. And it bounces right off here, and then it shoots down again. That's what could happen. But the candle has to close above this black line for it to be heading towards a W or bullish garlet. But if it doesn't, if it bounces off this black line and it goes down and closes below here, then we're going to see some more bearish momentum. And this pink line that's showing more bullish momentum will turn red again. It'll turn red like this, dark red. And we're going to start seeing a decline. That's also a possibility. Because like I said, I think the target is 43,000. That's my overall goal for Bitcoin low. Like the bottom is 43,000. We need to see some volume. We need to see a lot of green candles here. We have to see a lot of green candles in the volume and start to go up for us to see bullish momentum. I don't see that happening. Not right now anyway. So what do you do in between time? You start trading small. That's what I'm doing. Trading small trades like this. Making as much profit as possible on these small trades. Why is this not deleting? Oh, because I keep writing. All right, let's delete that. Delete that. All right, so let's watch it. It looks like it's going to hit the 49.5 again. Let me switch back to the 30 minutes. Oh, that turned red big time. See how it turned red? Oof, I might get stumped out on that one. Stumped out means it hit your target. Your stop loss at 49.50 is my stop loss. It's getting close to my 49.50. This tells you how close it is right here. When it starts to get red, it may close out your long. I mean your short. Like I said, I'm longing, so it might. It's not looking good. I thought that candle it turned bullish. It did, but now it's turning bearish. It's not looking good. My stop loss might be met. If I does, I lose. I think 50 something dollars. I could close it out now and consider it just a small loss, but then I wouldn't be trading properly if that's the case. Because it might bounce back up from there, you know. A possibility. I should have sold it right there. I said it was going to hit the top of that candle. It almost did, just a bit short. And I would have made, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks on that one. All right, so let's just be patient. Let's wait, see how the market goes. See if anybody said anything. Nobody. Okay, good. I haven't gone live in a long time, so figured I start going live, get people interested in trading again, even though the market's been bearish. But I just want to show you guys how to make money in a bearish market, because there's money to be made in a bearish market. You can do bearish or you can go bullish, and ever since I started doing this, it's been an eye-opener. You can start trading anytime, and no matter what day it is, no matter how the market's swinging, you can trade, and that's the good thing. So, all right. Well, anyways, I'm not gonna sit here and wait because it looks like it's bouncing up and down. We don't know where it's going. It looks like it's bouncing back up, and I don't want to have to stay here for another hour, half an hour to an hour for you guys to see this close, whether it be good or bad. But I did want you to see exactly what I'm up, so you'll know where the price goes. Once you go to remember KuCoin futures, look at the price. If it hits 49,050, you know that I got stomped out. If it hits 49,600, that means I've won. I've taken profit, and then I'm going to continue the process. But hopefully, you guys can see and understand exactly what I've done. Now, if you have questions, comment below. Comment in the live chat box. And again, if you scroll up to the live chat box, the link is in the description there. You can click on that to join KuCoin Futures if you decide to do so. Again, it's high risk. It's also high reward. Just keep that in mind. So you can make and lose money. The goal is to make money, not lose it, of course. But that's why you have to set your stop losses. You got to set your stop loss. This is the most important. After you do a trade, this here will determine how much you lose and how much you gain. I mean, don't get greedy. Okay, don't get greedy, because you've seen my losses. I lost 2,000 on one trade. Doji was 3,000, I think it was. Yeah, I made some 1,400, 1,500 gains. Don't get me wrong, and it was sometimes it was up to 3,000, and I got greedy and I didn't sell it when I was up, and I should have done so. But I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. That happens. You know, people, just don't pull the trigger. And, you know what I mean? You want that gold. You want that get greedy. You want that, the leprechaun's gold bowl of coins. And when you start seeing that, you start seeing green, you forget to, hello, you're up 500 bucks. You're up 1,000. Sell it, you dumbass. Yeah, sometimes you got to yell at yourself. But look, it's turning green, looking good. Ladies and gents, I might come out of this a winner. Uh-oh, it looks really bullish. Okay, here it comes. Live proof. It's going to sell. It looks like it's going to sell at 49.6. Oh, come on, baby, push it. Oh, so close. So close. I'm still staying in it. Listen, hopefully I'm staying in it because it looks good. It looks good. I'm up $7. Come on. Let the people see what I'm doing here, ladies and gents. Let them see. Come on. Give me my target. 49.5. 49.520. Come on. Hey, going once. Going twice. Come on now. Get up there. Push it. Push it. Push it. Oh, it looks really bullish. Looks bullish. 49.27. We're getting there. Come on now. Oh shit! Here comes the Bears. When you get so close, it's like, man, I want to get that sale. I want to win that trade. I could take the $6 and walk away, but I'm not here to make $6 an hour. You know, and I mean, if you can make $20 to $30 an hour, you can pretty much determine your own salary, don't you? And pay yourself out after once a week. Feel like a job in a sense. You know, negative 43 cents. And it pushed really hard. It looked like it was going to hit the target again. I'm going to be patient though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to cancel or shut down the stream. But I appreciate y'all for watching. If you guys watched, if you have any questions, comment in the description. That way I can get back to you. Again, the link to join will be in the live chat at the very top. You'll see it there. Once it's uploaded on YouTube, I'll add it in the description area if it's not there. And we'll go from there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take care. Have yourself some wonderful Saturday. Happy trading. Trading on a Saturday. Isn't that awesome? All right, take care now.